Hey guys, and welcome to Jurassic Room. Sorry, you can probably hear the fan going off in the side here, but it's blazing hot in this house. The air conditioner's been out for almost 2 weeks, and it's boiling in here. So, getting that fixed Thursday, hopefully. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing that plus the bubbler on the other side. So a lot of noise going on. Oh, but it feels so good because there's no air in the rest of the house. So anyway, I want to do this. I want to get this Jurassic chat out of the way. Now, this won't include any of the newest information regarding like the trailers, trailer 2 or whatnot. Because I had that saved. I have too much information that I need to get out of the way. So that's why I'm trying to record this really quick, even if I don't edit it all out today. So I have a couple of things. Let's get through it. Did I say welcome to Jurassic Room already? I can't remember. It's blooming hot. I'm gonna have to take my hat off. So anyway, number 1, we have the Jurassic World Dominion Empire magazine pictures. So I cannot quite remember what was all in these pictures. That's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I believe it's basically the same pictures that we've seen a little bit before. I think I'll just have like a whole collage of them right here, because I can't quite remember what they were all were. I believe the Dreadnoughtus was in. No, the Dreadnoughtus was the other one. But these are more Empire magazine pictures, so y'all should probably enjoy those for the most part if they're all up here. I just cannot remember, and I did not bring my tablet in here, unfortunately. Number 2, we did have a Jurassic World Dominion featurette. Forget what it was called. Man, I'm really bad at this today. But anyway, it's a featurette. Basically discusses some of the cast and crew, talking about the history and legacy of the Jurassic franchise, mostly from Laura Dern, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, some of the new cast, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. I believe, man, I always forget her name, Kayla Watts. Man, I always forget her name. But yeah, all that in there. Got hair in my mouth. After that, we did get a new spot, a new TV spot. It's the only one I've reacted to. It's kind of old news. It's known as the Extinction TV Spot, but it essentially was the first image showing the Carnotaurus and the Allosaurus breaking out with Owen doing the thing. But yeah, there's that. There's also an NBA ad, which I did reactions to all of these. Yeah, so that, and you can check out the reactions on the channel. There was also this final little clip from the featurette that showed off the first bit of the animatronic Giganotosaurus roaring at the camera, and it looked fantastic. I really love the animatronic for the Giga, and man, that video has almost 9,000 views. It was just another 16-second clip I took just to slow it down and brighten it. But moving on from there, we do have a new Jurassic World Dominion. Let's see, this is the amber poster, I believe. Let's see, did I have the amber poster? That's correct. An amber poster, another one of those official posters. I was thinking of another poster that just recently came out, which will be in the next Jurassic chat I have written down. After that, we do have the Fangoria magazine. Speaking about Jurassic World Dominion, it's got the Giga on the front of the book. Then we have a little bit of celebrity news in number 5 here. It was basically Josh Brolin talking about how he is happy that he was not cast as Owen in Jurassic World, which sounds pretty good. Man, imagine Josh Brolin, Thanos running with the Raptors. And I like Josh Brolin, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy that it wasn't him, that it was Chris Pratt. I personally think Star-Lord running with the Raptors is a little cooler. But yeah, after that, we do have some big news regarding the Legacy Collection. This is a little bit of old news, but bear with me here. It is a new set from, and this was talked about in the Jurassic Outpost Beyond the Gates video. A new set including Sara Harding. Yeah, Sara Harding, with the baby Stegosaurus, a baby Stegosaurus for the first time, as well as the adult Stegosaurus. Now, this set is really cool, and it comes with a new box. It's the box set is so big that they couldn't stick it in a typical box set, so they made the box look like the RV from The Lost World, which is pretty cool to me. However, let's be honest, we weren't going to get a new Stego sculpt, but it would have been so cool to get a new Stego sculpt with the, instead of the tail dragging the ground like they do in Jurassic World, instead the tail risen up like this. That would have been really cool, but of course we know that now we weren't going to get a new sculpt for the Stego, but we do get this absolutely adorable baby Stegosaurus, so cannot wait to get that along with the Sara Harding figure. They look all really good so far. Let's see, and it is a Target exclusive from what I've heard, or from what I can remember. Moving on from that, we have some new Funko stuff. Funkos and keychains and mini vinyls. So there's all that there. Should have some pictures popped up. We also have the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Gyrosphere RC. Now, I'll actually post a picture of the one I saw at Target the other day. They're at Target now. I saw one just the other day, and it looked pretty good. I really want to get one. I never got one for Fallen Kingdom, so I want to get it and ride it around, because I actually do have, I think it's over there. Yes, I do have it over. No, actually, the box is in here. The RC vehicle is in there. Now, there are like 2 RC vehicles. There's another one with the Dracorix, but there's also another one that is being sold alongside the RC Gyrosphere at Target. I happened to buy this like cheap $30 one at Walmart, and it does the job. It's kind of annoying to mess with, but it's still kind of fun to play with. So, yeah, I do have that one. So, moving on from there, man, this really is old news. Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion toys started hitting shelves. I made a video just recently doing a toy hunt in Target. They were just getting the whole line out there. I haven't bought a ton of figures yet. I ended up going and buying a bunch of, or I bought Evil Lyn and Mossman that were on sale finally for like $6 a piece. So I finally got them. But I do have now, and I will show them in another video soon enough. I did grab the Hammond Collection Parasaurolophus, and I managed to find up a Hammond Collection Baryonyx, and they are both really pretty good figures, and I really hope to review them at some point. I want to get the Hammond Collection Malcolm and Raptor, and I think that's all in like Series 1, so I'll do a review of the whole Series 1 set at some point once I can get those two. But frankly, I'm really got my eye out for the Therizinosaurus. Really got my eye out for a Quetzalcoatlus. And when I went there the past Sunday, most of the stock was still there. They had 2 Quetzals there. I'm going to try and grab one this weekend. But they were completely sold out of the Therizinosaurus figures. Completely gone. There was only 3 originally, and they were all gone. So I got to keep my eye out for Therizinosaurus. That seems like it's going to be the hottest toy out for now. So if you haven't gotten your Therizinosaurus, I recommend getting it, because that seems to be the one that's flying off the shelves pretty quickly. But yeah, there's that, and you can check out my toy hunt from a short while ago. Yeah, we also had this news. So currently now, I gotta sneeze so bad, but I can't at the moment. So we do have the Super Colossal Giganotosaurus. That's the main Giganotosaurus we have currently, but it appears that we do have another more size comparative figure, like to go alongside the Indominus and the T-Rex here. Where is it? There's Limbo. Oh, here's Limbo down. But where was that? Oh yeah, it's going to be called the Strike and Roar Giganotosaurus. So it's going to be a little more size comparative to these two. So that's pretty good, pretty cool. And then we did have number 11, Camp Cretaceous Season 5 of the teaser, and I did a reaction to it. It looks pretty decent. Let's be honest, Season 4 was not a highlight of the series. Most people can agree on that. But I am excited to see, and this is the final season, so we'll have a full wrap-up of the story for Camp Cretaceous, and I'm excited to see how it ends. Hopefully it ends on a good note, because personally I love the first 3 seasons. I think they're very decent in terms of storytelling. Some stuff I don't quite agree with, like this whole 6-month thing I don't quite agree with, but you know, my personal opinion. But Season 3 especially was, I think, out of the ballpark. I really love the Scorpius Rex and all that. But yeah, it'll be coming out July 21st. And we also got some teases in there. And I talked I have more of a breakdown in my reaction. But Hawks will be back from Season 3. Limbo, it appears to be back, because you can tell Limbo because of the green and the kind of purplish color on top, and it seems to be him in the trailer. Hopefully Chaos made their way over there too, because that'd be sad to split up the Baryonyx trio. Well, twins now. Toro is also in there. Toro seems to have made the crossover to Manticore Island. So excited to see Toro back. He's been out of the game since Season 2, technically, if you don't count that dream sequence or nightmare sequence. We also got to see more Dilos and the Spino, which seem to be under mind control by Cash or whoever, or Kenji's dad. I should go ahead and talk about I'll leave them for the next episode. There were some new screenshots today that released, so I'm going to wait till the next Jurassic Chapter to talk about those. We also saw Stegosaurus in there, so it seems that Stegosaurus has also come to Manticore Island. And we got to see in the final scene of the trailer the Barbosol can, which it seems to be the original Barbosol can. So that could be the link between Camp Cretaceous, Jurassic World Dominion. The Barbosol can was recovered at some point. Because we know it's going to come up at some point. We've also seen in the promotional material, in real life, the Barbosol cans are coming out now, which I'm going to talk about later. Have like the retrieved Barbosol can. And then the very last bit of the teaser, we get to see what looks like Darius' brother. I forget his name, sorry. But Darius' brother arriving on Isla Nublar. So we'll see what goes on with his story. So moving on from there, we did have these hot dog and hamburger buns. They're Giga and Rex. Pretty cool. Might try and grab some. Unfortunately, can't keep those in the collection. Yeah. End up like Buster from Arthur. Next, Jurassic World Dominion posters and so posters and murals. There's a ton of these things, so I'm gonna have like a flash of them. I know there's Dimetrodon, there's Giganotosaurus, there's T-Rex, there's Pyroraptor. I don't believe did I talk about? Okay, so no, it's further down, but these are also included. There's also let's see, what is it? The T-Rex, Caution T-Rex, Beware Giga, and Dimetrodon in the Mines. Dimetrodon in the Mines is pretty unique to me. It looks pretty cool to my mind. But yeah, there's a ton of these things. There's a ton of them. I'm going to try and post every single one because I can't remember them all. There's at least 20 that I can think of. There are posters, murals. There's also this one specifically that mentions Biosyn in the Caucasus Mountains. So, unfortunately, my geography is lacking, and I do not remember where the Caucasus Mountains are. I believe it was Europe. I believe. I'm a moron. So, anyway. Moving on from that, all the murals and stuff y'all can see there. We did have this tweet from Colin tweeting, it's a problem. And it shows off this, and this is another one of the murals as well, but this is separate for the video's sake. And it shows North American dinosaur sightings. And it's pretty interesting. It shows that the T-Rex is in Oregon, Blue is in Nevada, I believe, and the Mosasaurus is in the Bering Sea, which is interesting because the Bering Sea, I would believe, would have been too cold. You would think that the Mosasaur would be in more somewhat tropical waters, but it's so big and beefy, it might not mind cold at all. And nothing really as far east as Indiana. So it doesn't seem like the dinosaurs have made it that very far east, and the only ones that seem to have made it far enough east are Compys, Pteranodons, and Gallimimus. Most of all the other dinosaurs seem to be kept on the west coast, which makes somewhat sense because you have, you know, the deserts, you have Nevada and Arizona and New Mexico, and then you have the Rocky Mountains, which would be a decent barrier, I would think. So it seems like all the dinosaurs within 5 years have kept pretty much strictly close to the west coast, which also makes sense because there's more of their environment there, I would say. Not to say that they wouldn't get along on the east coast, but it seems they haven't broken through quite yet. But also, this is just promotional material. I can't really take it as pure fact, but I mean, it's something that Colin tweeted, so it's still pretty cool. Moving on, I already talked about the T-Rex and Dimetrodon in the mines. Number 17, this is a big one. So the site for the DPG has had a makeover, with now a big sign saying taken over, and it's basically been taken over by the government, the DPG, and possibly prosecution seems to be in line for the DPG. Now, I don't think this will be a huge part in Dominion. I think it'll be kind of a thing in the beginning we learn, and maybe Claire, Franklin, and Sara are in trouble, or at least the DPG itself is in trouble, especially because Claire basically runs it. But, I mean, maybe it's going to be iffy on that, because it does seem that Eli Mills was more the head of the dinosaurs being poached or whatever to the mainland. So I think if they're going to play it like that, and maybe they're dealing with just some legal problems, but it won't be a focus of the movie, and that they're like, yeah, this is kind of up to these guys over it with Mills and Lockwood being thrown under the bus, personally. But after that, that's some cool information, and we will probably be getting more viral marketing soon, most likely. I know Jack has teased it a little bit, so hopefully we'll see more soon. And there was something else that came out today I read that'll be in the next Jurassic chat, so stay tuned for that. Number 17 here, we got the tickets. Jurassic World tickets came out, or Jurassic World Dominion tickets were out as of April 28th, so you can get your tickets online. I haven't gotten mine yet. I usually just walk in or get them like a week in advance, and I specifically have a plan for Dominion for next month, which I'll talk about in the next trailer, in the next Jurassic chat, because it's kind of a whole news thing on its own. But after that, in the final thing to talk about today are the Barbosol cans. We're gonna end off on the Barbosol cans. We got two. There's some of them come in the 8-ounce, some come in 10-ounce, but we do have the different versions of the Barbosol cans. We have the original. You have, I believe there's also the original. Then there's the original, the found Barbosol can, like the rusty kind of looking one that I talked about earlier. And I've actually told my family we're all keeping an eye out for them. I want to get them all. I only have one Barbosol can from Jurassic World. I never found the green can. I only had the red Pteranodon can over there. So I got to keep an eye out. I can't remember if they did anything for Dominion. I'm pretty sure they did. I can't remember what they looked like. But, we have one of the T-Rex. Oops, sorry. It's in my mouth. One with blue and beta. We have one of the Dilophosaurus. And then we have one of the Pyroraptor. And the Pyroraptor is the original, I believe. So there's the rusty one and the original with the Pyroraptor. So, pretty cool. There's also a little TV spot that was released, or the commercial for Barbosol. And there'll be more to talk about that as well in the next Jurassic chat, but I just want to get this one out of the way because I had so much information piled up. So we will be working on that in the next Jurassic chat video. So hope y'all guys enjoyed, and I was going to go over all of these birthday supplies that I have. I got a ton of birthday supplies I just picked up, but I don't think I have enough time for that at the moment, so I'm going to show y'all something I picked up today. I have a bunch of other Jurassic stuff in there as well to look at, but I wanted to show y'all something big today that I did get. I managed to pick up, as today's like a special look at, the Transformers Jurassic Park crossover, the Tyrannicon Rex, and the Autobot 1993. And I mean, this thing is pretty awesome. I mean, but just look at that price tag. Only do it if you can afford that price tag. This was kind of a surprise from my mom, so she ended up getting me this in a way because she knew I kind of wanted it when I found it at GameStop. But it's still pretty cool. You can read that right there. And it's a crossover between Transformers and Jurassic Park. Talked about it before, so I have it in hand, and I don't know if I want to open it. It's like I want to open it, I want to review it, but it looks so good in the box. Like, I'm going to have to buy another one just to open up. Like, I don't... put a comment down below if you want me to review it. I would have to, like, surgically take it out of the box. So I'm like, I want to play with it. I want to play with it. But at the same time, I don't want to take it out of the box. This thing's $105. But yeah, this was the haul for this week. I have other things. I have the Hammond collection stuff and whatnot. But and a few other things I'm working on getting. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And yeah, the next Jurassic chat should be out soon. I'm going to try and watch WandaVision. Get ready for Multiverse of Madness Friday. So stay tuned for that. Not really stay tuned. I don't really talk about Marvel lately. But yeah, I'm going to try and watch that and get some other stuff out of the way. Been pretty busy with no air conditioner and whatnot. At least it feels kind of cool off now. And it's only 8:40, so I can get enough sleep for bed. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And let's hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. Oh. That was bad. A hiccup. Okay, I got hiccups at this point. Sorry.